Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, has taken aim at allies Japan and South Korea, along with a further dozen countries, including Bangladesh, promising to introduce steep tariffs on 1st of August unless they all agree to trade deals with the United States. Trump has sent letters to 14 countries on Monday, extending the deadline for them to complete a trade deal or face higher tariffs by roughly 3 weeks. The letters sent on Monday have promised additional tariffs ranging anywhere from 25% to 40% on countries such as Bosnia and Herzegovina, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Serbia, Indonesia, Tunisia, Myanmar, South Africa, Kazakhstan, and Malaysia, apart from Japan, South Korea, and Bangladesh. In April, the American president had introduced what he called the Liberation Day tariffs of a baseline of 10% on every country. He further announced specialized additional tariffs on a number of countries above these baseline duties to rebalance America's trade deficit with the world. However, due to the response of the markets, Trump paused the additional tariffs for 3 months, giving the countries a window to negotiate a deal. The window has now been extended to 1st August, according to White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. In President Trump fashion, the letters to the leaders were all published on social media platform Truth Social. Diplomatic letters are usually kept outside the realm of public perusal, but Trump has made use of his social media platform to conduct diplomacy, including at one point telling Israel to call off any further strikes on Iran last month. In the letters, Trump highlighted the new additional tariffs on Japan and South Korea to be at around 25%. Thailand has been threatened with an imposition of 36% of additional duties, while Malaysia, which was originally in April threatened with about 24% of reciprocal tariffs, now will see it increase to 25% if a deal is not completed by the 1st of August. Bangladesh has been threatened with an additional tariff of 35%. The biggest change in the additional tariff is Cambodia. In April, the White House announced that the Southeast Asian nation will face a 49% tariff on all of its goods imported to the United States of America. In his letter on Monday, Trump announced that the new tariff rate would be at around 36%. India has been negotiating a mini deal with American authorities to be announced before the original 9th of July deadline. However, no announcement has been made yet. Given that there are differences between the two sides on a number of issues, including the opening up of the agricultural sector by New Delhi for American products. The American administration has maintained that the US is close to completing this deal with India. Trump's usage of tariffs has found pushback, at least diplomatically, amongst the emerging economies. The BRICS group, in the leader's statement, voiced serious concerns at the unilateral imposition of tariffs and non-tariff measures which are distorting global trade. Trump took an exception to this statement, promising additional tariffs on countries who are aligned with the BRICS, terming the organization anti-American. India is one of the founding members of the organization. Similar to BRICS, there has been a growing urgency due to the tumult in trade unleashed by Trump for the other nations to complete free trade agreements at the earliest to minimize the risks of American policies. India most recently announced a free trade agreement with the United Kingdom in May, while aiming to finish one with the European Union by the end of this year. That is all for me today. For more such news and analysis, subscribe below.